Yo, what's good, everybody? Japing here, checking in, man. RespectMyRegion.com. We're here on season 1, episode 10 of the Digital Trapper Institute podcast. I'm your host, Joey Japing. I'm back. I think it's second time this week. Going to be talking to you guys a little bit about how to create and post viral videos on social media. The goal of this conversation, the goal of this Japing talk is so that way you guys can figure out how to create viral videos or locally viral videos and position your brand, whatever it is you're trying to do, in front of the right people, attract the right kinds of audience to your brand. And then I'll also give you like some pretty solid details on specifics about these, like, viral videos, capturing attention, the copy aspects, maybe certain apps or certain things that you can use for that. So without further ado, let's get it started, right? So social media platforms obviously essential for building community these days, essential for connecting with people, building your brand, getting information communicated, maybe company updates, maybe exciting events going on, all kinds of things, right? And viral videos have become exceptionally powerful when it comes to capturing attention, helping get information communicated at an incredibly fast pace. Music, obviously, breaking mainly on TikTok and historically on YouTube. Viral videos are so powerful. So one of the most powerful tools for gaining attention and expanding your social media presence is these types of videos. Captivating and shareable pieces of content have the potential to reach millions of viewers worldwide, making them an invaluable asset in growing your social media following. So if you prioritize social media, you want to make content that gets viewed by lots of people. So let's go ahead and define viral videos. Viral videos are digital content pieces, typically shorter in duration, that quickly gain widespread popularity through rapid sharing on various social media platforms. They can encompass a wide range of topics, from humorous skits and heartwarming stories to educational tutorials and impactful social issues. You'll notice how I didn't put a number to that. The smaller the town, the smaller viral might be. The smaller the topic, the more niche the community, the potential virality that could be smaller. But it could also be Wiz Khalifa viral, LeBron James viral, Kobe Bryant viral. It could also be Messi viral. It could also be big ass brands doing news and everyone knows about it viral. There's a lot that goes out there. Now, in terms of defining viral videos in my world, I like to look at things from a local viral, a national viral, and then like, oh my God, that's worldwide viral, right? So there are levels to what I would say the virality, okay? Now, viral videos do capture attention. You're going to hear me say that often. Capturing attention. As a brand, your goal is to capture attention, earn an opportunity for a sale, and then convert that sale. So capturing attention is step one. Hi, I'm here. I exist. Let me capture your attention somehow. Viral videos have a unique ability to capture people's attention by captivating and engaging them, right? Somehow, some way. So these videos tend to be highly shareable. They often possess qualities such as surprise, humor, emotion, or a compelling narrative that hooks people. How I did this, how I made 100 million, how I did 100,000, how I made this video hit 1 million views. A compelling hook, right? It's huge. I have a video here that I'll share with you guys as an example. All right, are you guys ready? All right, here we go. Let me go ahead and get this set up. This is powerful. I'm reading straight from the article here. Watch this.
I used to do the homies wrong. They didn't even know. I used to roll about 7 blunts and be like, here, and all the motherfuckers was laced with mushrooms.
That's fucking evil. Snoop, that's evil.
Wait, you
I'm
would
sorry.
If you guys pull this shit, you pull this shit right now?
Oh, if you pull that on Bobby,
pull this shit right
used
now?
to lace his
Nah,
homies
he's
I will
going
fucking
crazy.
kill each and every one of you in this
or
room.
whatever with shrooms.
If my shit's laced with
was-
mushrooms, we have an issue.
is a very surprising and in turn also humorous post, right? Whether it's true, real, or not, that came out of his mouth. We found that video. It captures audience. We are a music and cannabis publication. Snoop Dogg represents music and cannabis. His content, that type of content in the internet sphere, makes sense for any brand whose audience is music and cannabis. Okay, that's how it works, right? So, oh, one sec, go back. So these different types of content for different types of things. That's the thought. So next part. Amplifying reach. When a video goes viral, I showed you this one because this one has 10 million views on my YouTube channel. One place, 10 million. When a video goes viral, it spreads rapidly across social media platforms, reaching an exponential number of people beyond your immediate followers. The numbers behind this piece of content, comparatively to my audience, was like 97% people that I've never connected with at all. The internet, the algorithm everybody hates so much, went crazy, and it's doable when you feed it the right content. This extended reach provided an opportunity to connect with new audiences and attract individuals who may not have encountered the content otherwise. You can keep promoting yourself and keep getting shitty numbers, or you can figure out a way to get into the jet stream and reach an audience that is perfect for your brand potentially. Just say it. Next, growing your social media presence. We're back to growing it. So you just went viral. You're reaching more people. You've got increased visibility. When you go viral, famous people see viral content. Famous people that own big ass brands, buyers at huge companies, regular people at all of these places. These are all just humans, and they all consume viral content. The algorithms feed content to people. If you get on Instagram or TikTok or YouTube, it's going to feed it to you. You want to be one of those pieces of content that the algorithm is feeding to people. Viral videos create a significant surge in visibility for your social media account. As the video gains traction, more and more people visit your profile to learn more about you and the content you create. This influx of new visitors leads to an increase in followers, typically an increase in engagement, typically an increase in old videos getting views and getting connected, creating an ecosystem of content all the time getting perpetual views. No algorithm issues once you get into doing what these platforms want you to really do. Okay? All right, one sec. We're going crazy right now. We're going crazy. I hope everyone's enjoying this. If anybody has any questions, drop them in the comments. I'll respond to them at the end. I promise. All right, here we go. Drop any comments. All right. Attracting organic followers. Viral videos have the potential to attract organic followers who are genuinely interested in your content. When viewers resonate with a viral video, they're more likely to follow your account to stay updated with future posts. This organic growth is valuable as it fosters a community of loyalty and engages actively with people who share, watch, comment your account. You want to post things that create surprising moments so people can comment, "Oh wow, holy shit, that was fucking crazy." Repost it and share it to more people. You want to create a plan that encourages that. I developed my plan by looking at, I read an article one day, I forget who had it was like Forbes best social media accounts online or on Instagram, and it was like fucking ESPN and House of Highlights and Overtime and Barstool Sports, and it was just like damn, these media entities are crushing it because they have so many surprising moments, and so many people watch them and repost it and want to be this is the thing, people want to be first because they want to look cool when they share it. They want to look like they know what's going on. They want to be in the loop. So it's a constant common psychological behavior to literally want to be in the know and share that shit to other people. Like, that is a real sociological thing. So you want to attract more of those kinds of people who are sharing content around you. I'll give a couple examples here. Dispensaries should be sharing news around them that's relevant. Jungle Boys kills it at that. Jungle Boys has a brand and dispensaries in multiple states, and they absolutely crush it by sharing relevant news stories to their community. It's that easy. Post more often about the news going on and be a hub for the culture that your community cares about. to me, it's a no-brainer, but you really got to live this content shit. You really got to change your mindset over from consumer to curator and to really get a full understanding. All right, we're going to go back. We're going to go back to, we're going to do a takeover here. You guys are going to see this again. We're going to share the screen. I'm going to show you guys another video. We said, look, I want to hit bud tenders. Let's start crafting humor content to bud tenders. Someone took that literal and then crafted a really well-branded little post. It's not on brand for us and our style today, but it's still on YouTube. This is still getting, views. You guys ready? Here we go. Boo! 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 Yeah, that's right. Get y'all asses out of here. So something as simple as that right there, right? 15,000 views, right? Now, when you think about speaking to a specific audience, right? That right there, every bud tender, every consumer can relate to a time when bud tenders sold them mids. So it's not about me shooting shots or firing shots at bud tenders, because not all bud tenders are bad. This isn't when all bud tenders sell me mids. It doesn't say that. So it's when the bud tender tries to sell me mids. So it's like we went with bud tender cannabis, aiming for that. This video is going to live online. It's going to continue to circulate. I can share it whenever I want, repurpose it all the time, repost it a different way, craft it a different way for multiple platforms, and that will continue to do its thing. And that right there is content that relates to customers. It's funny, and even a dispensary that confidently doesn't even sell any mids, even in their eyes, everybody has to if they want to move crazy units, you got to sell midsy weed, because midsy weed is cheaper. More people buy cheaper weed than they do expensive weed. The numbers are what they are. The reality is that you can post, like, a good dispensary with great service and great bud tenders can post that and say, y'all, this is hilarious. Too bad it doesn't apply to us. We don't got no mids around here. Like, you can give your brand personality leveraging content like that. Make content, leverage it, repost it, tag, credit us, use it how you see fit, y'all. Come on, we put it out there for y'all. So up next, you guys ready? We still rocking. Strategies for creating viral videos. So strategies for it, right? To me, my strategy is a curation strategy. I am lacking on time. I'm lacking on bodies. I'm lacking on budget. I'm lacking on my physical creative skill set. I am not the human who does things great at any one thing. So I'm lacking in most of the same areas as you guys, okay? For real. So how do I create a strategy? How do I execute viral videos? How do I have multiple videos with 5 million, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? How do we have that? How do we have 20 million views on a Facebook video right now? How did we do that? This is how. I look at what the best brands, the best businesses, the best media companies, as I mentioned, I look at what they're doing, and I take inspiration from them greatly. Oftentimes, I'll even take some of that content and repurpose it the way that they've taken it and repurposed it. And that's how the internet works these days. So if you want to viral video, you need to be in the know of what's going on in the world, what's trending, what are thousands or millions or hundreds, if you're a small town, of people doing, and what do they care about locally to you? What is going on right now? What does your following care about? And then if not only what do they care about, what are they potentially doing right now? Is it the NBA Finals, and the world is watching? Is it the Super Bowl and the world is watching? Is it Croptober and there's a ton of weed in the market and a bunch of new strains hit? Like, what are we really talking about here? Who are we really thinking of trying to get in front of? To do that, you got to understand your target audience, and you got to emphasize emotional appeal. I'm going to expand on these. It is essential to understand your target audience's preferences for things, their interests, and their demographics. And it's important to look at it from the perspective of when these people are all doing or engaging or supporting or watching something at once. To play the trends, that's the real play right there. Crafting a narrative that triggers an emotional response can significantly enhance the shareability of your viral videos. viral videos. Content that elicits strong emotions such as joy, surprise, nostalgia, or empathy. All of that tends to resonate deeply with viewers. This is why people create channels that showcase a niche, and that niche can range from 80s music hits, the best restaurants in Seattle during the 90s, the best restaurants in Spokane today currently, the best of this here, my favorite of this. You can go strains during an era. You could do favorite movies from an era, favorite actors, favorite actresses. What does your target demographic care about? How old are the people that buy weed from you? Where do they live? What are their interests? Have you ever surveyed them to find this information out? You need to incorporate humor and entertainment into your content. You cannot always just post a photo that looks cool or a graphic that is perfectly done and looks great and just say, look at me, me, us, this. Like, it doesn't work that way. You've got to put content in the right places. You want people to get a sense of your brand via communication, written word, video, virality. Like TikTok and YouTube, they offer different things, you guys. They offer live streaming for personal elements. They offer viral capabilities for natural reach and algorithm liftoff. It's you got to use these tools how they're meant to be used. Humor is a universal language that can transcend culture and linguistic barriers, making it a powerful tool in creating viral videos. In Los Angeles, in California, in Eastern Washington, there's a lot of Hispanic and Latinas, all kinds of brown people. And we love it. We're here for it. We're here for the diversity. So make content for these people. Cater to communities. Cater content to the people that you're trying to build with. Invest your time and energy into content that truly connects with people. Think about the people that are around you. Think about the people that you're trying to sell to. We got another video for you guys. Y'all ready? Questions? Drop them in the comments. We'll answer them at the end. Here we go. I'm going to share the screen again for you guys. Bang. All right, you guys. So for us, we're a cannabis publication. We're a music publication, right? We're a platform. We feature artists. You guys have noticed we're featuring movie reviews and shows and stuff. Like, we're covering things that people that smoke weed do and what they enjoy. And so that right here is super important. So I have this video. I curated it myself. It's hilarious.
So you played in a movie called The Hunger Games.
Yeah, isn't that your life story?
You shouldn't say that. That's off-putting.
You should be off-putting. Because you're fat. You shouldn't eat any more pudding.
Yeah.
So I'm going to replay that again so that way maybe we have a better view of it. This video for us,
So you played in a movie called The Hunger
9.8
Games.
million views.
Yeah, isn't that your life story?
You shouldn't say that. That's off-putting.
You should be off-putting. Because you're fat. You shouldn't eat any more pudding.
Yeah.
So here we have another example where humor, super powerful for liftoff. I took that video off of YouTube. We put that onto Instagram. It was from an earlier era where it hadn't been seen by tons of people on Instagram as the platform. And by taking it from one place here and placing it in front of another community that hadn't really seen it yet and been exposed to it, we saw rapid liftoff. Specifically, that video, as well as a couple other of our viral videos, received rapid liftoff through the likes of WhatsApp shares. And typically speaking, that means that, at least from here as a American, the international folks over there started sharing it across the water, man. So super cool to think about how that content got distributed, and ultimately, like, how quickly things hold on, let me get out of this video. How quickly things can really get out of here. Can I get it? Come on, get us back to the article. Perfect. There we go. So super powerful when you leverage humor, something that, those Natalie Lawrence, and I forget what the other gentleman's name, but he was in Hangover. Those are super recognizable figures having a moment that's absolutely hilarious and awkward. And it just with the shareability of that was super high, right? The potential shareability of that was super high. I curated it, thought it would work, and it worked. So the more of those shots you take, it just builds it. You don't have to get tons of views all the time on every video. It's okay to have someone land on your profile and you're immediately recognized that, okay, these guys post this kinds of content, they have these kinds of fans, this is what they do. And as a dispensary, as a delivery service, as a cannabis brand, you guys really hurt yourselves by only ever posting about your weed products, which are clearly not allowed to be posted online and are made available for sale. And so if you switch up your content, you have the ability to get your brand at cannabis, at green this, at whatever dispensary, at whatever boutique, at whatever farms. Like, your brand name getting in front of more people gives you the opportunity for them to click on your profile and see what you're about. And all they got to do is click on your profile, go to your website, and you're going to be introduced to tons and potentially tons, millions of new fans. Leveraging the benefits of these viral videos, right? When you leverage timely and trending topics, when you optimize for mobile viewing, when you do all of the things that we've mentioned and you follow each social media's style. TikTok has a style. YouTube has multiple styles. There's live streaming. There's Instagram reels and posts, right? There's the old Instagram. There's the Instagram we have today. All of these things require subtle tweaks and chiseling it in and dialing it down and fixing it up. Like, they all require different things. And if you watch enough content that has millions of views on each of these platforms, you start to recognize, like, this is what they all have on it. This is how they all look. And so you don't want to get lost in that sauce, but to some extent, to get into the algorithm, you want to create your own on-brand version of that to maintain authenticity and to maintain your ability to have your content have the chance to go viral and get in front of lots of people. So the benefits of these viral videos, like I've gone through, increasing brand awareness. You can drive more traffic, which leads to more conversion. This also inspires a lot of user-generated content. I have on our videos on YouTube, we have over 5,000 remixes to the videos that we've posted. That means 5,000 other people at least have taken our content and done something else with that. Trackable metric right there. Super powerful for a campaign. This content also gives you the ability to build relationships and collaborations. My first viral video is actually what got me to Los Angeles, and those humans were connected to so many people. We're so well respected down here in Orange County and LA and across California, and in cannabis in general, that it really did help fast track my ability to, like, do you know these guys? Yeah. Like, I helped them go viral, and they were like, no way. Like, that's my story. That's how I got to California. Without that pivotal thing happening, without following if I didn't follow all of this shit, I never made it to California, and I've never would have had the chance to do 250 million plus views on our socials, and just for our brand alone. So, and that was just last year. So it's like, I would have never had the chance to do all these great things and also help so many people and sell so much weed. So it's like, it's really powerful to build relationships. That one thing led to California. You know what I mean? For me, and California opened up the rest of the country and the world to us. So it's really, really hard to measure all that. But at the same time, because it's so early for us, we kind of can. All in all, everybody, the realms of social media are always changing. You want to craft things, you want to tweak things. You guys have any questions, feel free to reach out. But either way, you want to continue trying to craft content that provides an effective way to grow your online presence. You want to engage with a wider audience. You want to make sure that audience is super targeted, or there's various audiences and subcategories, right? The segmentation mindset. By understanding the power of going viral, you can actually point content and shoot it into a community, is how I say it. You can actually point it and launch it up there and see what happens. You can actually aim a direction and toward the community and start doing content that way. And the whole, and the beautiful part of social media and the internet is that you can get multiple chances. And the more you do, the more chances you have to be rewarded. And so I always preach quantity times this quality, this attention to focus, to really dialing in on how like quality doesn't always relate to views. Quality can be really good looking content. It can be crafted perfectly. It's just maybe you're not doing the right copy or the right hashtags. Maybe you're posting at the wrong times or all the above, right? Who knows? I got one last viral video for you guys. This video is on our TikTok. We just hit 1 million with it. Thank you all for hanging out. I'm going to leave you all with some humor. And here we go. You guys ready? All right. So something like that snarky humor. Again, everybody loves Keanu Reeves, right? Everyone's a super fan of, the original Matrix characters, right? Like, so, we figured like, man, again, people love cannabis. We know that the music and rap culture, we know that, like our fans are familiar with the Matrix. We know that where these figures and cultural icons are at, we have already had viral videos go using that gentleman from A Hangover before, and we figured, wow, like this one with Keanu has a really good chance. So what I did here was I thought, man, Keanu's not really active on social media like that. So I'm sure that all that love that I see on Instagram and on YouTube, I wonder if it's on TikTok. And so we took it off of, we took that Keanu love inspiration from those two platforms and identified a gap on TikTok. And we put that video out on TikTok. And like I said, it hit 1 million views. It hasn't even been, I don't even think it's been a month. It might be 2 weeks. But, for us, it's super powerful as we continue to build community, as we continue to try to build a fan base, create awareness. And not only that, but when we cover local artists, local actors, independent movies, craft cannabis, craft breweries, craft wineries, when we feature the echelon of smaller business, having this viral content pulls that up. It does introduce people to more of that. And if you read the comments in each of our platforms, within each of our communities on TikTok, YouTube, LinkedIn, and things, it's very clear that there is a steady growth, and we will take that. I'll take that every day, and we appreciate you guys. I love y'all for watching, for commenting and supporting and talking that shit. And, it does really help keep us going when things get tough. So appreciate you all. I encourage you guys to continue creating viral content. I encourage you to start crafting things after how you see Respect My Region do it on our various platforms. I also want to give flowers to one of the best, if not the best, social media cannabis marketer in our industry. I believe it's Elizabeth Odell. I really truly believe that like her content during her time with Cookies inspired us to do a lot of our processes a certain way in terms of navigating the cannabis like waters. That shit's crazy. And so I want to give her flowers for really inspiring us on how we think on TikTok from a cannabis mindset and perspective. We don't do exactly the same thing remotely whatsoever. And so I love, getting inspired by other people that kill it. And so shout out to her and her team and squad, or if it is just her, like, wow. So big love to that. And also to big shout out to Barstool, House of Highlights, Overtime, and ESPN. You guys definitely drive the majority of my mindset in terms of the types of content, the way your brands look and operate, the type of business contracts and the partnerships. And so big shout out to y'all for inspiring this video and trying to give the game. Y'all, I love you guys. I appreciate you too here watching all the way to the end. Nobody dropped any comments or questions, at least from what I can see. And so if you guys need anything, tap in joey@respectmyregion.com via email. You guys can follow me at joey.jayping on Instagram. For those of y'all that need any support, love, we do offer services. And so tap in. We'll see you guys on the next episode. Love you guys.